all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that. Sunshine and rainbows. It will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. You're better than that.
Alright, what's going on, everyone? Alex Prime here. We're going to check out the Video Game Awards. The nominees are out. And you can vote on what your favorite game of the year was and a whole bunch of categories. So let's check it out. Let's see what they got. I did do some of the voting at work today, earlier, so some of these will already be done. But some of the others we can finish that. So, Game of the Year candidates, we got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste, God of War, Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, and Red Dead Redemption 2. For me, I've played Celeste, God of War, and Spider-Man, and my favorite was Spider-Man, so that's what I chose. I know a lot of people are going to be picking God of War, and a lot of people are going to be picking Red Dead Redemption. Both, I would imagine Red Dead Redemption is an amazing game. A lot of people are loving it. I know God of War is an amazing game, but I just like Spider-Man. I thought Spider-Man was the better game, but that's just me. The only one I don't think really should be there is Celeste. I played Celeste. It's okay. I think it's kind of overhyped a little bit. It's definitely not a Game of the Year contender as far as I'm concerned, but it is what it is. At least an indie game got in the Game of the Year category. That is impressive. No saying otherwise. So next we have the best ongoing game. Destiny. What's up, Nia? Destiny, again, just like it was last year, is within the Game Awards, even though nobody likes the game. But yeah, Destiny 2 Forsaken, which is the DLC. Fortnite, which definitely should be there because that game is constantly getting updated. No Man's Sky, it got that huge patch a year later that fixed the game, which is probably why that's in here. We have Overwatch, which is constantly updated with events, so that makes sense. And then Rainbow Six Siege, again, another game that makes sense. It turned from a crappy game into a very good game with constant updates. All of these deserve to be here. Personally, I would take out No Man's Sky and put Splatoon 2, because I think Splatoon 2 deserves to be under this category because it constantly gets updates, and it's strange that it's not in here. But for me, I would put Fortnite as my vote. Yes, I know Fortnite, everyone hates Fortnite just because it's popular, but you gotta admit, it's rare to see a game that gets updated as often as Fortnite. Yeah, Celeste is good, man. I just don't think it's a Game of the Year game. That's all. Calm down. Best game direction. We have A Way Out. We have Detroit Become Human, which is a movie. God of War. We have Spider-Man. Red Dead Redemption 2 again. So we're going to see a lot of repeats in here. I would be fine with God of War or Spider-Man winning this, because I play those two. I don't think this game should win because it's a movie, it's not a video game. But I want this game to win, A Way Out. Not only because it was a really good game, but if this game wins, we can have the Fuck the Oscars guy come up on stage again and entertain us. So I voted for this game, obviously, because I want him to go on stage again because that guy was the best and he was the highlight of last year's show. But otherwise, I know a lot of you are going to vote for God of War or Spider-Man or Red Dead, and it is what it is. But hopefully, our dude can get on stage one more time. You voted for Detroit. How sad. Okay, best narrative. Detroit Become Human, God of War, Life is Strange 2, Episode 1, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2. Again, a lot of repeats. I chose God of War for this one. I thought God of War had a really good story. Life is Strange 2, a bit of a letdown game. Spider-Man had a great story as well. I imagine Red Dead has a great story, but I have not played that game, so I can't choose that game. And Detroit is a movie, so I would imagine that movie has a good story, so that one might actually win. But let's move on. What else do we have here? Best Art Direction. Assassin's Creed Odyssey in Greece. Beautiful game. I'm looking forward to playing this game. It looks absolutely gorgeous. God of War. Awesome game. Beautiful game. Makes really good use of HDR. It has a lot of colors, a lot of variation in the world design. I thought God of War was absolutely gorgeous. Octopath Traveler. Brand new kind of design for a game. Something we've never seen before. What do they call it? Like 2D HD or 3D 2D HD? Something like that. Really cool looking pixel art, something brand new that, again, we've never seen before. So that probably has a very high chance of winning. And then there's Red Dead Redemption 2, but like, let's be honest, it's just another good looking open world game. It doesn't look all that unique, at least not to me. And this game I've never even heard of, Return of Obra Dinn. It looks like it's a black and white game. I don't think that's going to win anything. I would probably say that Octopath will win, if not that, God of War. It might even be Assassin's Creed. This is going to be a toss-up. I personally chose God of War because I have not played these other games, so I wouldn't feel right choosing a game I haven't played. So that's why I went with that one. And then we have Best Score / Music, presented by Spotify. We have Celeste. Celeste has excellent music. God of War, awesome music. Spider-Man, amazing music. Ni no Kuni 2, haven't played it. I'm not sure if the music's good in that game. And Octopath Traveler, I've only played the demo, but the music was pretty good. And Red Dead Redemption 2, again, I've not played it, so I don't know how the music is in that game. So it was a toss-up because I thought Spider-Man and Celeste both had really good music. But I did end up going with Spider-Man because it did give me that Avengers feel throughout the entire game, which I really enjoyed and helped me immerse into the game all that much more. So I went with that. You voted for Octopath. You still want Ni no Kuni 2. Ni no Kuni 2 is like hella cheap now. I don't think many people bought it. Best Audio Design presented by Dolby. Oh, I wonder if we're going to see a Dolby robot on stage. Okay, so best audio design, Call of Duty, whatever. Forza Horizon 4, that game has awesome sound effects, all the different car engines. I love that game. God of War, amazing. The sound when you cut into somebody with that axe, or the sound it makes when you retrieve the axe out of nowhere. Oh, that is a beautiful thing. Spider-Man, great sound design in that game as well. And I would imagine Red Dead has great sound design. I think I chose God of War for this one because I thought it had more variation in the sounds with all the weapons and stuff, a little more so than even Spider-Man did. So I went with that. But even like Forza Horizon 4 would be a really good option here because they did a fantastic job with the sound design of all the different cars. I thought it was great. Best performance. Now this is for the actors playing the characters in the games. So we have Brian Deschart, who plays Connor in Detroit Become Human. So he was playing a movie. We have Christopher Judge as Kratos in God of War. This is definitely who I chose because he made the word boy sound so funny. Boy! That's legendary, and I'll never forget that. So he automatically won for me. Then we had Melissanthi Mahat as Cassandra in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And damn, she's pretty hot. But I have not played that game, so I don't know if she did a good job or not. We have Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2. Again, I haven't played that, so I can't vote for him. And we had Yuri Lothar as Peter Parker in Spider-Man. He did a fantastic job as well. But unfortunately for Peter Parker, Kratos was just too damn good. This guy became Kratos for this game. Like, he gave life to the new character of Kratos. It was amazing. So, really can't beat him. Games for Impact. This is for a thought-provoking game with a profound pro-social meaning or message. Let's see. 11 Memories Retold. Never heard of it. Celeste, which I played and beat. That was a good game. Florence. Never heard of it. Life is Strange Episode 2. Life is Strange 2 Episode 1. I don't know why they only put the one episode, but okay. The Missing McField and the Island of Memories. Again, never heard of it. So I really, just by default, I have to go with Celeste. Celeste does have an interesting story where they're dealing with some pretty serious stuff like depression and how to overcome that. So I think Celeste would make sense for this. So yeah, that one was good. I don't know what these other games are about, but I'm sure they do a good job as well. But I just haven't played them, so I have to go with Celeste. Now, best independent game. Now, this is where I feel Celeste should be. I just don't feel indie games should be in Game of the Year. That's just a personal thing, but it is what it is because they have their own section here. Best independent games. Celeste, and we have Dead Cells, Into the Breach, Return to Obra Dinn, and The Messenger. And I went, again, with Celeste. Like, it is a top-tier indie game. If you haven't played it, I suggest checking it out if you're into platformers. This is a challenging platformer, so if you're kind of a platforming noob, you're going to have a rough time, but it's a good challenge if you've been playing platformers for as long as I have. That's a good one to try out. I still need to play Dead Cells. A lot of people say Dead Cells is a good game, so I'll try that as well. Then we have Best Mobile Games. This is like, whatever, why is this even here? But Donut Country, Florence, Fortnite, PUBG Mobile, Reigns, Game of Thrones. So I'm just going to go ahead and say Fortnite wins this. I don't play mobile games. I don't care about mobile games, but I imagine if it's anything like the console version, Fortnite must be pretty fun on mobile. So I'll just go ahead and vote that then. Confirm vote. Yes, Fortnite, yay. Alright, let's go back. And we have, what's next? Best VR game. I don't have VR, so I don't think I should vote for this. I've heard a lot of good things about Astrobot. I believe this is a PlayStation VR exclusive game. This game scored really well. I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this. I heard about this one, Moss, where it's like a 3D adventure game where you play a mouse with a little sword. That one got pretty good reviews too. And then Tetris Effect. Tetris, it's hard to lose. But I would imagine that this Astrobot game is going to win. From all the people that have played it that I've talked to, they said they really enjoyed that game. But then there were some heretics that were saying it's better than Mario Odyssey, so I don't know if they're just talking out their ass because it's a PlayStation game and they're just hyping it up. But reviews say it's good, so let's go ahead and say Astrobot. Now, best action game, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2, again, is here, Far Cry 5, Mega Man 11. This list's a little strange, to be honest. I get why Call of Duty's there. Some of these, I feel like they shouldn't be here, but out of this list, weirdly, I haven't played any of these games, so I can't even choose one. But based on previous installments, I would just have to go with Mega Man at this point, because I do love me some Mega Man, so Mega Man would be my choice. But again, I haven't played any of these, so I'm not actually going to vote on it. Best action adventure game, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Tomb Raider. This is basically the Game of the Year list with Tomb Raider and Celeste swapped out. I've played Tomb Raider. Shadow of the Tomb Raider was actually a really awesome game, and God of War, of course, and Spider-Man. But it's got to go to Spider-Man. I just like it more than the other games, and especially when it comes to being an action-adventure game, I thought they did a better job. But don't sleep on Shadow of the Tomb Raider, guys. This game is great, and it's heavily discounted now because nobody bought it. So go pick it up. What's up, Tony? Best role-playing games, Dragon Quest, what is that, 9? No, 11. Echoes of an Elusive Age. Okay. Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni 2, Octopath Traveler, Pillars of Eternity 2, which apparently is like a Diablo-style game. I have not played any of these games. I haven't gone around to any RPGs this year, which is crazy. So I can't even choose, but I am just going to put a little special shout out there. I'm so happy that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 did not make this list. It brings joy to my heart that waifu garbage-ass trash simulator game didn't even get nominated, and the real RPGs did instead. Hopefully, Octopath or Monster Hunter World win this. I think from what I've seen, those are the superior games out of this list. Best fighting game. You guys know me, I don't give a shit about fighting games, so let's get through this. Blaze Blue, Cross Tag, Dragon Ball Fighters, Soul Calibur, and we have Street Fighter 5. How the fuck is Street Fighter on here again? Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and say Dragon Ball Fighter Z, because out of the list, this was the only one that even had me remotely thinking about picking up a fighting game. So you win just based on that. Let's see. Best family game, Mario Tennis Aces, Nintendo Labo, Overcooked 2, Starlink Battle for Atlas, and Super Mario Party. Fun fact, every single game on this list is on the Nintendo Switch, so they might as well call this the Nintendo Switch Family Center. I'm going to go ahead and say Mario Tennis Aces, because that's the only one on this list that I've played. I've played Overcooked 1, but not 2, and I'm not an idiot who went out and spent $80 on fucking cardboard. So that's not how I roll. So Mario Tennis Aces wins for Best Family Game. I still haven't gotten around to picking up Mario Party yet, because the online's kind of whatever. And Starlink, I'll get to Starlink later. I'm not really sure how that's a family game. Isn't that a single player game? But moving on! We'll go with Mario Tennis Aces. Best Strategy Game, The Banner Saga, Battletech, Frostpunk, Into the Breach, and Valkyria Chronicles 4. None of these interest me in the slightest, other than maybe, what the hell is it? Valkyria Chronicles 4 looks sort of interesting, so I'm going to go ahead and say that one. But I haven't played any of these, so I'm not going to pretend like I have, guys. I haven't played any of those games. They all sound strange to me, but this one, out of the bunch, looked the most interesting. Now, Best Sports and Racing Games, FIFA 19, no thank you. Forza Horizon 4, yeah, that's a good-ass game. Mario Tennis Aces, excellent game, but missing the key components of being able to create our own tournaments, which really turned me off of the online. We couldn't create our own tournaments and play tournaments with you guys every week, so that game really fell off for us. So I can't let that win for this kind of category. NBA 2K19, do not care about basketball. Another soccer game, couldn't care less. So Forza Horizon 4 wins the best racing / sports category. Guys, definitely check out Forza Horizon 4. It's fantastic. It's on Game Pass. I played it for a whole month. $10, baby. Oh, can't lose. That game is awesome. Let's see. What else do we have? Best multiplayer game, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Destiny 2, again. How many ads did they buy? Fortnite, Monster Hunter Worlds. Oh! Am I seeing? Am I losing my mind? I need a stronger prescription here. Can it be? Sea of Thieves? Who let this on here? Who did Phil Spencer pay to get on here? That shouldn't be here. Nobody likes this game. But out of this list, I went ahead and picked Fortnite because I don't have Call of Duty. I don't like Destiny. I didn't get Monster Hunter yet, and Sea of Thieves is the worst video game I played all year. I wish I could get that hour of my life back and use it for sleep instead. But yeah, Fortnite, just because it's a fun game. Yeah, I know, again, it's popular and people don't like it because it's popular for whatever reason. But it was fun. When we played it, I had fun with it. So, best student game, don't care. I'm honestly not even going to look at this list because these are garbage games. Best debut indie game, Donut Country, Florence, Moss, The Messenger, and Yoku's Island Express. I have this game. I haven't started it yet, but this is the game I'm going to be playing once I beat Sleeping Dogs, and then Pokemon is on Friday. So once I'm done with Pokemon, I'll eventually get to do this game. This game looks like a lot of fun. It's a pinball game mixed with platforming, and you play as this little bug dude. So I went ahead and chose this game because it was interesting enough for me to go and buy it, whereas the other games were not. And then we have best esports game, CS:GO. Oh man, I used to be so into fucking Counter-Strike, man. I used to be obsessed with Counter-Strike. Dota 2, never got into it. Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch. You know what? We're going to go ahead and go with Counter-Strike because I dedicated a few years to Counter-Strike back in the day. So you get the vote. Where have paired up Jeff Keighley? Yeah, probably. How Microsoft got 3 nominations is beyond me. The only thing they had of any notary is Forza Horizon 4. Everything else they put out this year was absolute garbage. Okay, where were we? Best esports player? Well, you're wearing a furry hat, so not you. Hajime Tokino Tanjuki! That's a badass name. He's coming out like he's a UFC fighter with his keyboard, so that's pretty cool. Juan Uzi Sihao. He looks like a happy dude. And we have, oh my god, these names. Alexander Simple Krustavi. And we have, oh my god, this guy looks like what would happen if Big Bird was transformed into a human and then they stopped halfway. Sunhyuk Jaknyakba. And we have, you know what? That's all of them. So sorry, Big Bird. Sorry, Angry German Dude. Sorry, Hilarious Korean Dude. I'm going with the UFC fighter, Hajime Tokida Tanjiki, because he has the coolest picture. And that's my reasoning for that, because I don't know any of these people. I don't know what games they play, nor do I care. So we're going to go with that. We have Best Esports Team, the Astrals. That's a huge trophy. That guy looks like Duke Nukem. That's pretty funny. We have Cloud9. This looks like a multicultural boy band, and somehow Bear Hugger is part of the group. How strange. We have Fnatic. These guys look intense. Jesus. Look at this dude in the middle. He looks like a goddamn vampire. I don't know. I'm kind of scared of those guys. These guys are called London Spitfire. Again, I don't know what they play. These guys look like second string backup dancers for a Korean boy band, so that's pretty funny. And they all have the bowl cut too. That makes me laugh. These guys are called OG. This guy's not an OG. He looks like he's 12 years old. So let's keep moving. We have... Oh, that's all of them. So, you know what? I think we're gonna have to go with... Oh man, they're all so terrible. Who do we choose? The Korean bowl cut boy band? The vampire? You know what? Let's go with the vampire guy, because he looks intense. Except for this guy. This guy on the right, he knows what's going on. He's like, yeah, we're tough. You know it, we're tough. So let's go with those guys. Fnatic, you win. Great job. I think they play League of Legends. What? Best esports coach. Jesus, what the fuck? Okay, Bach Reaper Hungit plays Cloud9. Okay. Christian Papasalar Banseru. He's an OG. He looks a little confused in this picture, so I'm confused if I should vote for you or not. Oh, this guy. Oh, man. This guy likes video games. Danny Zonic Sorensen. This guy. He's got 2 headsets. He's dealing out twice the advice as everyone else. He's already got a leg up on everybody. We have Dylan Falco, who looks like he's actually there to do your taxes as opposed to giving you esport tips, so we're not going to go with him. We have Jakob Yamato Cannon Medvi. That is an awesome nickname, by the way. And this dude is dressed up like he is ready to win. So it's a toss-up between that dude and this dude. You know what? We gotta go with this guy because he's got 2 headsets. He's trying to give out so many commands that he needs 2 separate microphones. So Danny Sorensen, you win for Best Esports Coach, which apparently is an award at the 2018 Game Awards. Best Esports Event. There's a lot of esports things here. E-League Major in Boston. Okay. That was a cool celebration there. We have EVO 2018. Nah, fuck EVO. You lose automatically. League of Legends World Championship. This was actually held in my city, so this actually automatically wins because they had it here. I should have went to this. What the fuck? I forgot about it. So League of Legends World Championships wins just because it's where I live, so I have to choose it. It's bound by law. I can't not choose it. Overwatch League Grand Finals. That's a pretty cool stage too, but unfortunately you're up against some stiff competition. And the International 2018. The best esports host. Oh my god. They're just giving out awards for nothing. Okay, Alex Golden Boy Mendez. That's a pretty cool nickname. We have another Alex. We got 2 Alexes here. Alex Golden Boy Mendez and Alex Machine Richardson. Are we gonna go 3 for 3? Aw, you ruined it. Anders is not a name. We're skipping you. Okay. What? FG Sukjas Deport. I'm gonna call you Deporty. So Elf SJ Deporty. You're winning so far just because you're the only woman, I guess. Paul Redeye Chalner. You don't look like you enjoy what you do, so we're not gonna choose you. So we're going to go with Elf Chick. Elf Chick is the winner. I don't even know if she knows what she's doing, but we're going with Elf Chick. We have Best Esports Moments. Let's pretend we watch esports. C9 comeback win in triple OT versus FaZe. We have G2 beating RNG. Jesus, look at the size of this dude's mouth. My god. Wow. That's crazy. Alright, that guy plays League of Legends. KT versus IG Base Race. Are these videos? No, they're not videos. OG's massive upset of LGD. Okay. This guy looks like everything in his life was just validated. And I feel for him. He must be very happy. He's so happy that he looks distraught. Like he doesn't think he should have won this. That's crazy. And then, you lose because you have that stupid furry hat. You automatically lose. So we're going to go ahead and go with the underdog guys, because who doesn't like an underdog upset story? That's what everybody wants to see, and this happened in real life, apparently, because I don't know, because I didn't watch it. Let's move on. To the content creator of the year, Dr. Lupo, I don't know you. Myth, I don't know you. Ninja, I know you. And... holy shit, this chick is hot as hell. Pokemane, I guess she plays Pokemon games? I don't know, we'll see. Who knows? And, Will Rex? Why does he look so weird in that picture? Alright, well, whatever. We're gonna go ahead with Ninja, because he's the only one on here that I actually know. And, yeah, he's a cool dude who wouldn't cheat on his wife, so that's a nice thing. He deserves to win. Just for that. And that's it, I guess. That is a lot of esports stuff. What do you guys think? Do you think they got a lot of these rights, or... Actually, let me read this chat real quick. I got Mario Party when it's on Nintendo Select. Banner Saga. No, I'm not choosing Banner Saga. Forza Horizon 4 kicks ass, but it's Mario Tennis. I like Forza way more than Mario Tennis. Fortnite, Sea of Thieves, my god. Where's paid off Jeff Keighley, The Messenger, Overwatch, MVP, Diva, Hardcore, Best Esports Player, Etika. That guy doesn't play games. Badass picture. That was a badass picture. If it's the one I'm thinking about. The Vamps. Yeah, the Vamps were badass. The best esports coach is Deadpool. Vote for the woman. I did! She looks like she has fleas. God damn. You guys say I'm mean. Let's see. He could fit a lot of burgers in that mouth. He probably fits a lot of hot dogs too. Bang, bang. Where's Nia? She's supposed to be nominated. Nia don't make videos. Too bad that Smash Ultimate wasn't nominated. It was too late. It came out in December, so it's too late to be nominated for anything. I think for the most part, I guess it's alright. I feel like Yakuza got snubbed. Yakuza 6 should have been here at some point. I don't know. Again, I don't think Celeste should be Game of the Year. That should be left to the larger games. That's why we have a whole category just for indies. So maybe Shadow of the Tomb Raider should have been there instead, or Yakuza 6, for example. Red Dead, I think is... honestly, I think Red Dead is going to sweep this show because it's a multi-plat, so both Xbox and PlayStation people will be happy. Whereas if God of War wins or Spider-Man wins, you got a lot of angry people because it's only on PlayStation. So that's probably what's going to happen. Again, best ongoing game, I think they should have took out No Man's Sky and put Splatoon 2 in there. I think that would have been better. But it just goes to show you like how few times Nintendo was nominated this year. Like, they had a really weak year for first-party games. Like, they didn't have any gangbang. Like, they didn't have any bangers. Like last year, they had Mario Odyssey. They had Zelda Breath of the Wild, which took all the awards by storm. But this year, it's been pretty mellow. Nothing big. Next year, obviously, Smash Brothers will be in the best fighting game, and that's going to win best fighting game. And hopefully, like, Nintendo has some like bangers that come out. But this year was kind of weak. And this shows like they're in what, like 2 categories out of the whole thing, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, decent year. It's gonna be a good show. I think they said they're gonna have more surprises this year than any other year for the Game Awards, so that's exciting. I'm really hoping we see more Bayonetta 3 because last year was when we saw the first trailer for Bayonetta 3. So hopefully this year they'll actually get to see some gameplay, maybe Metroid Prime 4 as well. I don't think Nintendo is sponsoring the show this year like they were last year, so I don't know if that means they're not going to be as involved, or they're not going to show as much stuff, but we can only hope. We're just gonna have to wait and see. I think it's sometime in December, but it's gonna be fun, guys. You're only there for the trailers. Yeah, the trailers and the world premieres are what I watched the show for. I really hope they actually put the awards on the stage this time. They did so many awards behind the scenes last year. It was really annoying. Just so they could like show us more commercials and more product placement on in like right in front of the camera, but behind the scene they're giving out awards. Like, it made no sense. So I really hope they change that this time around. But we'll have to wait and see. I just hope stuff like this movie doesn't win, because that's not a video game. What else? Best art direction. Yeah, we went through all these. We'll see how many we got right, or how many I got right, and how many you guys got right. I guess we'll stream the show when it happens. So yeah, there you go. There's the nominations. You guys got to see what I chose, what I thought. And yeah, that's about it. I'm going to go play some more games, and I will see you guys later.